The Food Factory in Las Vegas was a neighborhood burger joint with a little Vegas mob history behind it. But they also had a secret way of making their burgers stretch a little further. And today, Buzz Cooks is showing you exactly how they did it. Now let's get cooking.
All right, we're going back into history in Vegas again. The Food Factory was a hamburger joint in Vegas, late 70s, early 80s, that time frame. I was probably 15, 16, 18 in that ballpark. Anyways, it was owned by John Spilatro, the younger brother of Tony the Amp Spilatro. And he had a great trick to this, from what I understand. I don't know for a fact, but from what I understand, he would have his burgers come in advance, already pre-made, and then he would have them smashed down a little bit to look bigger, and then use a cookie cutter to take the center out of the hamburger patty. And they would do this for 10 patties, and then all that meat they took out, they would make an 11th patty out of. So it was brilliant. I mean, these guys are smart. He would basically get every 11th burger would be free for him in his pocket. Brilliant. So anyways, we're recreating the Food Factory hamburger, cheeseburger today. So stick around. All right, let's get started with our spread. It's pretty basic, kind of what you find at any burger joint. But we're going with about a cup of Miracle Whip, 2 tablespoons of sweet relish. Our spices are going to be a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a half a teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Then we'll give this a quick whisk. Then we're going to come back with just a dollop of Dijon mustard and cream or milk or half and half, whatever you have handy, just to loosen it up a little bit because it is a little thick. And that is basically a burger spread that probably 80 to 90% of all burger houses use right there. So we'll finish this up. And while I'm doing that, if I could remind you to please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends and family about the show. Thank you all very much. The show's been growing good. New shows every Sunday and every Wednesday. So hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And if you can hype and comment, that would be awesome. I appreciate y'all very much. All right, let's break out our griddle. I'm going to turn it up to about 325 degrees. Hit it with just a little bit of oil. And first thing we're going to do is put our buns on there and get those toasted nice. And once those are done, we're going to take them off the griddle, set them to the side, and get our burgers on the griddle. Get those started. Okay, we're going to do 2 burgers. And as far as seasoning, all we're going to put on these is just a little bit of salt and pepper. And you'll see as these cook with that hole in the middle, it kind of develops its own little steam coming up from the middle of the burger, which will be perfect for melting the cheese. So there's a little pepper, come back with a little salt. And we're going to let these go for about 2.5, 3 minutes. And then we'll flip them over. Just like that. I wasn't sure how strong they'd be with the center taken out, so I used the other spatula to kind of flip them over a little more gently. But they held together very well. Now 1 slice of American cheese on each one. And you'll see how good that cheese melts with that hole in the middle and that steam coming straight up the middle of the cheese. Another good idea. So once that cheese melts down, we're going to take these off the griddle, let them rest. And while the burgers are resting, we're going to prep our vegetables. And we're going to need 1 red or sweet onion, 1 tomato, some whole leaf lettuce, and some sliced dill pickle. So I'm using a sweet onion for this. I don't remember what onion they used back in the day, but I'm just going to go with the sweet onion. Then I'm going to slice a nice thin tomato, put that on my plate with everything else. I got some nice dill pickle chips there. Put those on our prep plate. And I'm going to use butter lettuce for my leafy lettuce. So we'll rip off a couple pieces of that. And we'll start to assemble this amazing burger. So first thing we're going to do is grab the bottom of our bun, and we're going to put some good spread on right there. Spread it out evenly. Then we're going to come back with lettuce. I actually used ChatGPT to ask it the best way to build the burger. And this is how it said. It said lettuce. It said then your burger. And I put 2 on here. And after I built it, I discovered that it was just too much, too thick, too big. So I took 1 patty off and just made it a single. But for the video here, it'll be 2 burgers. So we go onion, tomato. Then we come back with our pickles. Then the top of the bun, we put spread on top of that. And you got yourself the amazing, famous Food Factory burger. This thing was delicious. Make the Mafia Burger. Enjoy it. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Bun with another little spread of that sauce. Put it all together and there you have it. You've just gone back in time to Las Vegas, 1979, and recreated a burger inspired by the famous Food Factory. A simple burger, a little Vegas history, and 1 pretty clever trick for getting an extra burger out of every 10 patties. If you like this recipe and these old Las Vegas history lessons, please subscribe, like, share, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up, and leave me a comment if you can. New shows every Sunday and Wednesday. And one more thing, keep